Bem, boa tarde, sejam bem-vindos a Honiara, capital das Ilhas Salomão. Nós, um pouquinho atrasados, a gente teve muito problema com a minha internet de ontem para hoje. Talvez ainda caia agora no meio da live, mas eu estou testando aqui, vamos ver. A gente vai para Port Vila, capital de Vanuatu, de 319, 2 horinhas de voo aí pra gente matar o voo da tarde. Vamos nessa. Já tá com a nossa APU acionada, já vou mandar embarcar pessoal e a gente vai iniciar nossos preparativos aqui na cabine, beleza? Vamos nessa.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
Uma coisa errada com o nosso plano operacional porque ele tá diferente. Enfim, vamos manter o que tá. Airport Weather List, a gente tem 25 graus aqui. Achando que ele não puxou meu plano. Vou dar uma olhadinha aqui no sim brief, que eu tô achando que a aeronave não puxou o plano. Acho que é isso aí mesmo. Vamos ver aqui, ó. Rota. ECT pela 11. Não, é isso mesmo, cara. Pior que ele puxou. É que tá esquisitaço esse plano aqui. Tá tudo DCT. Vamos lá. É saindo daqui pela... Cadê? Pela 06. Pagou no seed. Diretão pra lá. Pela 11. Para alternar também tudo DCT. Aqui pra gente é Alfa Golf Golf Hotel. pela meia dúzia. Tem uma aeronave aqui da meia dúzia. A gente tá no... deixa eu ver aqui. Nós estamos do 2. Capitais não tem. É estacionado aqui mesmo, Alfa Golf Golf Hotel. Essa está desatualizada. Essa aqui a gente acabou de mandar. E aqui nós temos 50.7 com 30.1. Tá levando aqui um block field 12.7.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Latam Brazil Flight 3486, departing from Honiara and heading to Bowerfield.
Precisava disso
We're
tudo, né?
delighted to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your
12.7, vamos
or
ver
under the
aqui.
seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of our friendly crew. Thank you for choosing Latam Brazil, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
É isso mesmo, por causa da nossa alternativa, que é simplesmente voltar pra cá. Tá levando mais combustível do que... Part request status, beleza. Já olha ali, a gente já recebeu, então a gente tá levando 12.7. Dá pra gente 4.3. Deixa eu atender aqui, porque vai ficar enchendo o saco aí. Reserva de ponto 2, alternando 6.4. Final de 1.3, 39 minutos de extra, tá? Então a gente está liberado para fazer nosso voo. A nossa subida inicial é para 4.000. Transponder é o 3157. 3157. Tá, não foi 1. 3157. Beleza? E a saída pela 06, beleza, é o que a gente já tem planejado aqui. Vou dar um close. Então vamos lá, para nossa decolagem. Então a gente vai ter aqui pela preliminar inicialmente 130, uma VR de 131 e uma V2 de 135. E aí nós vamos ter flap 3 negativo, a gente vai ter que decolar touga. Vamos ver aqui como é que fica o cálculo. É isso aí, 131, 31, 36. Então 131, 31, 136. A gente vai decolar com flap 1, AP.9 e toga. Dá uma olhadinha aqui na nossa altitude de transição. Para ver se está condizente com o que está aqui na carta. É isso aí. E a elevação do aeródromo é de 34 pés. A gente vai então subir para... A thrust reduction vai ser 534 pés. E aí 1034 a gente faz o... Opa! 1034 a gente faz a aceleração e 1034 para acelerar para o lado de lá também. Beleza? Então aqui está feito. Glare Shield, Glare Ring, perdão. Constraints 4000, 1000 e... peraí. Pelo que tá na documentação aqui, a gente pega pelo rádio, fica mais fácil, né? E mais interessante. Radio, good afternoon. 3486, request the meteorological conditions of the field now, please. Esqueci o número do voo, bicho. É o TAM 3486.
Cam 3486, good afternoon. Winds are calm, QNH is 1009er, and the surface altitude is 150 feet.
Thank you very much. 150 de superfície.
I'll grab that
Hey
clearance.
guys,
Give me
all
just a
packs
minute.
are on board. Are we clear to close?
Clear to
É, na verdade tem 13 mais ou menos aí essa...
departure,
Yes, please.
climb 4000, 118.1, squawk 5345.
Eu vi aqui agora são 1h17 da tarde. Vou colocar 1h17 local lá. O barco está finalizado. (18) tá ótimo. Live weather tá bem nublado aqui pro setor sul. Também aqui pro setor noroeste tá bem feio. Tá, mas dá pra decolar. Beleza, o embarque tá finalizado. A gente fez aqui. Então pro nosso briefing, vamos dar uma olhada aqui rapidinho. O que a gente tem? Então nós estamos no pátio internacional de Honiara International. A gente vai puxar, nariz à esquerda, a pista de decolagem é a 06. A gente ingressa backtrack para decolagem. A gente está recebendo inicialmente a 4.000. A gente vai num cruise de 370. A gente está com a performance de V1131, VR131, V2136, Toga, tá? A gente vai fazer dual taxi, taxi dual engine, desculpa. Procedimento de emergência a gente já bateu no primeiro voo do dia. Lembrando que a nossa altitude de segurança é de 1030 pés, tá bom? Para nossa folha definitiva de hoje que nós temos ainda não recebida, nós estamos aqui com peso de decolagem de 63.2 tom, beleza? Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha aqui. A gente tem um trip wind de calmo também, tá tranquilo. A gente não tem muito aqui o que esperar também. Vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui, nossas partes, beleza. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your captain is speaking. Welcome aboard our A319 from Airbus for flight TAM 3486. Destination is Toga. We have 1 hour 46 minutes of preview of route time. The weather is quite good en route and will keep you up to date when we start our descent again. Thank you very much to fly with us today. Keep following all the cruise route.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Latam Brazil Flight 3486, departing from
Deixa eu só fazer
Honiara and
negócio
heading
aqui,
to Pacífico.
rapaziada.
We're delighted to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to any member of our friendly crew.
Bom, a princípio é isso aí mesmo. Elas ficaram um pouco esquisitas aqui pra mim. Depois eu vejo o que foi que houve. Mas enfim, vamos lá. A gente fez o briefing, fez tudo. A nossa APU como é que tá acionada. Seatbelt on, APU bleed. Vamos dispensar a nossa amiga GPU. Beacon light on.
Locking gear.
Bola nossas estão travadas já. Honiara info, TAM 3486. I will start my engines and push back.
TAM 3486, contact ground for pushback and engine start.
You do not have a ground frequency.
TAM 3486, understood. You may start your engines and push back at your discretion. Monitor traffic and use CTAF for coordination.
Roger, thank you. Opa, né? Any aircraft coordination in this frequency? Who's left?
Release parking brakes, please.
Vamos nessa. Released. Recommence.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 1.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard LATAM Brazil Flight 3486, departing from Honiara and heading to Vanuatu. My name is Astrid Hansen, and on behalf of the captain, Diogo, our first officer, Stephanie, and the entire crew, we're delighted to have you with us
Set
today.
parking brake.
Certo,
We
me desconecto.
expect our flight time to be approximately 1 hour and 50 minutes. Now let's go over some important safety information. Please ensure your seat is in the upright position and your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat. To use, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps around your waist. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the tubes.
Tow truck disconnected.
The escape routes are clearly
Bypass
marked,
pin removed.
and I encourage you to take a moment to locate your nearest exit,
Left is
which may be
clear.
behind you.
Right is clear.
In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave your luggage behind and proceed to the nearest exit in a calm manner. There are 2 exits at the front of the cabin and 2 at the rear. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with these exits.
Clear left side.
Attention.
Clear
Please
right
remember
side.
Brake
that
check.
Safety is our priority. If you
Pressure
have any
0.
questions, feel free to ask any of our friendly crew members.
Por que que meu painel de
If you have a
reabastecimento
power
tá
bank or any
ligado?
electronic device that becomes unusually warm, please let us know right away. We hope
O
you
animal
enjoy your
deixou a
flight
chavinha
with us
aberta,
today.
certeza. Flight controls check.
Ready? Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
M3486 is type A319, starting taxi to backtrack runway 06 at Honiara Airport International. Runway entry procedure. Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic. Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto. On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Ecam memo.
Takeoff no blow.
Taxi checklist completed.
Honiara info TAM 3486 is lined up, 06 ready to go.
TAM 3486, Honiara International Airport info identified. Hello.
Hello, lined up, 06 ready to go. Line up checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 06 confirmed.
Runway 06
TAM 3486,
confirmed.
hold position.
TCAS.
Contact tower for departure clearance on
TARA.
PTAF 122.9.
Pax 1 and 2.
Off.
Lineup checklist completed.
Contact departure clearance on CTAF 1229er. Thank you, TAM 3846. Ele passou 229. 229. CTAF for coordination at Honiara International Airport. TAM 3486 lined up. Runway 06 will start my departure via sector north. Takeoff. Mantoga SRS auto thrust blow.
Checked. Thrust set. Full right. .100 knots.
Checked.
V1 rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Thrust climb. SRS nav climb. For coordination in Honiara International Airport, TAM 3486 airborne, runway 06 is heading now to northeast position. Sector, sorry. Flap 0.
Speed checked.
Autopilot 1 on. Should selector 370. Thrust climb, open climb, out blue 370. Ué, não ligou as packs por quê, Copila? Pack 1 on. Pack 2 on.
Guests, we have just reached our cruising altitude and I am pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. The lavatories are available for your convenience and our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
That's standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 119. Now. 1,000 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just reached cruising altitude. My colleagues and I will now begin our snack and drink service. We have some delicious options available, including our savory chicken wraps and refreshing fruit cups. After the service, we will also be offering items from the Latam shop, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight. Captain Diogo, we have a situation in the cabin. One of our passengers, a gentleman in seat 22, has just informed me that he forgot his insulin in his checked luggage. He is feeling quite unwell and urgently needs his medication. I believe he has diabetes and is starting to show signs of distress. I would like to request your guidance on how to proceed with this situation.
I can't verify the first aid kit. Let's focus on our flight tasks.
Okay, Captain. I will verify the first aid kit for the insulin right away. Okay, Captain. I will verify the first aid kit for the insulin right away. Understood, Captain. I will keep the passengers informed and prepared for our arrival. Thank you for the update. I checked the first aid kit, Captain, and unfortunately we do not have any insulin on board. The passenger is feeling quite unwell, and I think it would be best to alert ATC for priority landing at Bowerfield. Understood, Captain. I will keep the passengers informed and make sure they are prepared for our arrival. Thank you for the update. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant speaking. I wanted to inform you that we are currently monitoring a medical situation on board. We will will be landing at Bowerfield International Airport shortly, and we appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Thank you for flying with us today.
Temos aí o camarada com diabetes passando mal a bordo. Então vamos lá, vamos ajudar esse cara. Eu não tenho nada, eu tô no Ecotime Point. Eu vou manter a viagem. E eu vou fazer o seguinte. A gente vai vir aqui em nosso CPDLC, a gente vai solicitar uma conexão. A gente vai notificar aqui o Yankee Tango Sierra November. Vou notificar ele. E aí a gente vai ter que solicitar aí os medical services lá em Vanuatu. Foram avisados lá já. E a gente aqui só resta aguardar agora. Logon accepted. Então agora a gente vai fazer o seguinte, a gente vem aqui. Deixa eu ver aqui. How is the sick passenger situation?
The situation with the sick passenger is concerning, Captain. Unfortunately, we do not have any insulin on board, and he's feeling quite unwell. I believe we should prepare for our arrival at Bowerfield.
We are starting our descent in more 30 minutes. I will do my best.
Understood, Captain. I will prepare the cabin for descent and keep the passengers informed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant speaking. We will be starting our descent in about 30 minutes. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position. Thank you for your attention.
Center, good afternoon, TAN 3486, flight level 370.
TAM 3486, Natty Center identified. Good afternoon.
Climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Golf Lima Zulu.
Port Vila Tower, Jetstar 903,
Jetstar 903, push and start approved. Face north.
Port Vila Tower, House 551, checking in at the ramp, requesting IFR to Dottie.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Center, good morning, Vanuatu 370, request IFR clearance.
Muito bem, vamos lá começar a lançar as nossas informações para chegada.
Cam 3486, Nutty Center, when you're ready to begin your descent, descend flight level 260.
260, beleza.
Flight level 260 when ready. Cam 3486.
Test 1, 2.
Vamos lá, o Metar lá me diz o seguinte.
For Christchurch IFR requesting airways clearance.
Deixa eu ver o CPDLC aqui.
I'll have your clearance in just a
QNH
second.
lá é 1011.
Roger, clear to Christchurch, radar vectors leaded, then it's 5.
A temperatura de 25, o vento é de 104.
39 code 3735, 1021.
O nosso pouso lá, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui o que a gente tem.
Cleared Auckland via the MTN1 departure, then it's 5, departure runway 11, initial climb to 4000, departure on 125.
Port Vila, Vanuatu, Arnev de NSS, runway 11. ICAO, November, Victor, Victor, Victor. Port Vila, a carta 12-1 para categorias Alpha, Bravo e Charlie, no nosso caso. Foi na Approach Course 076.
Radar, this is Bear 284, like file IFR to
076, 2000 no FAF. A nossa DA a gente já pega, a elevação da pista de 51, do aeroporto de 70. East approach, turn right, direct to Mike Alpha Hotel 11, mandatory 2000. Warning, trees on final approach, 0.5 nautical miles from the threshold up to 140 feet above the main sea level. Use Port Vila altimeter setting. Beleza. A rampa lá é de 3.1 graus, já está lançado ali também. Nossa DA é de 750.
54, contact departure.
54, repeat the departure frequency. Tell me the frequency.
Beleza, nós estamos aqui com um landing weight de 60 tom. É isso? 60.900, a gente tem agora um extra de 9. 50 e... Não, peraí. É 59.900. 60 tom para pouso. A gente consegue pousar com low e flaps 3 lá, hein? Dá pra fazer isso aí tranquilamente. Iniciar a descida. Thrust idle. Open descent. Out blue. Flight level 260. Dá pra pouso aqui no Uno. Lá o pátio é bem simples. A gente pousa, backtrack e vem pro pátio, tá? Uma mensagem da firma aqui pra gente. Parking 1 subject to changing. Beleza. Já faz isso aqui. Iniciou a descida, anti-ice off.
TAM 3486.
Clear to Santo Picoa via the M10-1 departure, then this file departing runway 11, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure. Starship X-ray, 11 X-ray. Squawk, yeah, 1467 by the way, Starship X-ray, 11 X-ray.
Starship 11 X-ray, read back correct.
Speed selected 250. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain is speaking. We start our descent to our final destination at Port Vila Airport. We're expecting to land at 0402 UTC time. Weather there is quite good and we will have a quite good landing. How is the situation with our sick passenger back there? AGGH Center is 103486. Just to inform you, I have a sick passenger aboard. The situation with a diabetes deceased passenger without insulin on board, and I request priority to land at my destination, please.
TAM 3486, priority granted. Continue approach runway 11, descend altitude 16,000 feet. Advise when ready for further descent. Q&A.
Roger, I am already ready for a further descent now, TAM 3486. I am leveled off 16,000. I have the comms.
TAM 3486, descend altitude 6,000.
Descend to 6,000, 3486. Open descent again. Roger, descending to 6,000. Can you please inform my destination to prepare medical assistance at the parking position?
TAM 3486, contact Port Vila approach on 125.39er.
Port Vila approach 125.39er, thank you. Pum pum, pum pum, pum pum. Port Vila approach TAM 3486 with a sick passenger urgency on board.
TAM 3486, Port Vila approach, expect the RNAV runway 11 approach into Port Vila. TAM 3486, understood. Advise nature of illness and current status. We'll prioritize your arrival.
I have a diabetes deceased passenger here and we are without insulin. He also forgot his medication in the dispatched baggage, so he is quite bad.
Pasco International Destar 903, request departure to Nelly. 5 minutes to Nelly. TAM 3486, turn left, heading 100 vectors for the RNAV runway 11 approach. TAM 3486, understood. Priority handling granted. Continue approach, advise when ready for further instructions.
Roger. Turning left, heading 100 for RNAV runway 11 approach, and I am ready for further instructions now. Vamos lá, né? QNH 1011. Approach checklist.
Faro ref
1011 set.
1011 set.
TAM 3486, descend altitude 3000, turn right heading 140.
Descend to 3000 and turn right heading 140, TAM 3486. Right 140. Repeat checklist.
Seatbelt.
On.
Minimum.
750 feet set.
Auto brake.
A gente vai pousar de médio por causa da emergência. Medium armed. Medium armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
How is the situation with our sick passenger?
TAM 3486, 14 miles from IF11. Turn left heading 120, descend altitude 2000 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 11 approach.
Left heading 120, descending to 2000, cleared for the RNAV runway 11 approach, TAM 3486. I request a medical assistance as my parking position, please. The passenger is really bad. How is the situation with our diabetes passenger back there?
TAM 3486, medical assistance will be waiting at parking 1. Continue approach, expect the RNAV runway 11.
Thank you for the assistance, expecting RNAV runway 11.
TAM 3486 acknowledged. Medical will be at parking 1 on arrival.
Roger, medical at park 1 on arrival. Thank you very much. How is the situation with our sick passenger, please? How is our sick passenger? Can you ask the cabin crew how is the sick passenger, please?
TAM 3486, contact Port Vila Tower on 118.3 when established.
Port Vila Tower 118.3, thank you.
1000 to go.
Final approach. Radio altimeter alive.
TAM 3486, contact Port Vila Tower on 118.3.
Port Vila Tower, good evening, TAM 3486, pum 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 pum. I have a sick passenger aboard and request immediate medical assistance at my gate. I am established RNAV runway 11. How is our sick passenger on board? Flaps 1.
Port Vila
Sick
Tower, runway
passenger
11 is
still
the active
feeling
runway.
unwell, Captain.
Wind 090 at 4.
Unfortunately, we
Clear to
don't
land
have any
runway
insulin
11.
on board.
Medical
We're
assistance will
preparing
be
for
ready
our
at parking
arrival
1.
Bowerfield.
Clear to land, runway 11. Thank you for the medical assistance, I'll be there right there. Flaps 2.
Speed
Gear
checked.
down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
We are already on the final, so keep the cabin prepared. Flaps 4. Flap full.
Speed checked.
Understood, Captain. I will keep the cabin
Nosso
prepared
golão
for
de
landing.
2000 já está. Landing checklist.
Ecam memo.
Landing, no blow.
Landing checklist completed.
É, rapaziada, é isso aí mesmo. O segmento da final aqui é visual, tá? A medical team will be waiting at our parking position to assist our passenger, okay? And they are already informed about the insulin situation. Port Vila Tower, TAM 3486, can you please advise the medical team to have insulin prepared because our passenger is a diabetic disease person? Stable.
Flight attendant speaking. I wanted to let you
On
know
all
that
flights.
our medical team will be waiting.
TAM 3486 medical team advised to have insulin ready for diabetic passenger.
We appreciate your
Thank you very much. We are at short final. Continue.
Bank. Sync rate. Spoilers. Reverse green. To sell 70 knots.
Auto braking. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist
Welcome
completed.
to Port Vila. Taxi to parking 1 at your discretion. Stay on this frequency.
Roger, thank you very much. I am waiting for the medical assistance.
gentlemen. We have just landed at Bowerfield International Airport. Did you know that this beautiful city is known for its stunning coral reefs and vibrant marine life? Thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. Captain Diogo, First Officer Stephanie, and the entire crew would like to say goodbye to you now. The local time here is 3:03 in the afternoon.
Esperar a nossa APU conectar na barra. The medical team will board and you can treat the passenger, okay?
Okay, Captain. I will prepare to assist the medical team as they board and treat the passenger. Thank you for the update.
Cabin crew, all doors in parking, cross check.
Okay, Captain, all doors in park. I will make an announcement to the passengers.
Bom, chegamos. O cara com diabetes aí agora vai receber os tratamentos dele. Eu fiz o que eu pude. Is the passenger receiving the treatment?
Yes, Captain. The medical team is currently attending to the passenger and providing the necessary treatment.
Excellent. Thank you for a great job.
Thank you, Captain Diogo. It was a pleasure to serve on this flight. I appreciate your kind words.
É, pessoal, pra hoje é isso. Não vai dar tempo da gente fazer o próximo, infelizmente. Amanhã a gente sai daqui de Port Vila, segue pra Suva, as Ilhas Fiji. Parking checklist. Parking checklist. Beleza. É isso, senhores, muito obrigado por terem acompanhado aí. Até amanhã, até a próxima, valeu!